Hi, welcome back, and you're very welcome if you're new. I'm going to plan today for the week beginning the 31st of March through to the 6th of April. This is the Hemlock Oak B5 Minimal Planner. And we're doing Capy Spring this week. So if you missed the haul where I went through everything from this collection, I'll link it down below. But I'll just quickly show you what I have here. I have the kit, which is 2 sheets, sheet 1 and sheet 2. And then I have 2 of the larger sticker sheets, Springtime Capy and Capy Spring. And then finally I have the washi duo. I'm going to write this week with a Zebra Sarasa Grand in blue black, and then the Zig Clean colour dot that I'll use will be oatmeal because of the colour of the capybara. So let's get the base down as usual and then we'll get to planning.
Like a train, you'll hear me coming from 100 miles away. I don't ever remember running as fast as when I'm after you to stay. When I tell you that I promise, that's exactly what I mean. It's you, yeah, it's always been you, and everyone around can see. It's true, yeah, it's a dream come true, that you're the only one for me. And darling, you're proof that we're always gonna make it through. Cause you only wanna be with me, and I only wanna be with you. Oh, yeah, I only wanna be with you. Like a storm cloud in the distance, you can feel me moving in. There's a pressure and resistance I hope we never have to feel again. It's you, yeah, it's always been you, and everyone around can see. It's true, yeah, it's a dream come true, that you're the only one for me. And darling, you're proof that we're always gonna make it through. Cause you only wanna be with me, and I only wanna be with you. Oh, yeah, I only wanna be with you. When I told you that I promised, and I said I'd never leave, I'll be standing here beside you till the end of everything. It's you, it's always you, and everyone around can see. It's true, it's a dream come true, you're the only one for me. And darling, you're proof that you're always gonna make it through. Cause you only wanna be with me, and I only wanna be with you. Yeah, it's always been you, and everyone around can see that it's true, it's a dream come true, that you're the only one for me. And darling, you're proof that we're always gonna make it through. Cause you only wanna be with me, and I only wanna be with you.
How adorable is this kit? Oh dear. Right, by the way, I got a TikTok. I never thought I would see the day, to be honest, because I always thought it was just a everybody goes on and dances to random songs type of an app, and I never really saw the appeal. And I put it off and put it off, and I decided just to bite the bullet because I heard of that Helen, that does Monsterz was on it, and I just thought, I wonder if there are planner people on it, and I thought, why not? So I got one. So it's at ruthsarahltd. If you're on TikTok, do come and find me. If you know any good planner or journaling accounts to follow, do let me know, because I've actually been quite enjoying it. I'm always open for inspiration, but anyway, that's a bit of a side note. I'm actually waiting for a delivery today. Whenever I was making some improvements in my studio, Stephen was helping me put shelves up, and I had my glass dip pen that I used to test some of the inks when I first got them, fountain pen inks. Some of you who've followed me for a while maybe remember me doing that. And it was this really fine glass pen with purple swirled through it, or no, it was blue. And I thought, how handy, because if you have your ink, you know, your fountain pen's full of ink and you get a new ink, you can try it. Anyway, long story short, it smashed on the floor. I just thought it was very fragile. I know it was quite inexpensive. Writing with it was quite scratchy. And I let it go because I thought it's just for testing inks colours. But seeing as it broke anyway, I decided to have a look and see if there was something else out there. And I found something that sounds really awesome, and it's due to arrive today. Hopefully it does, and I can show you later. Because it's really cool for testing your inks. And if you have lots of different inks and only one or two fountain pens and you want to get to try more inks, or say you have all your fountain pen inks full and you want to journal and you think, oh, this particular colour would go with capybara or whatever, it's really handy for that. So yeah, I'll show you that later. If Mr. Postman would hurry up. So right, what are we doing? Tesco delivery, and this week it is at 11 because I left it to the last minute to book, and now my 12 o'clock normal slot is gone. Somebody took it. And then Tuesday is leave out the bins. I'll use this, I was going to say grumpy looking capybara, but I suppose it's more zen looking. I've really been enjoying just using the kits this last good few weeks now, but I haven't been using my main sticker collection, you know, like putting a little bin beside this or whatever. And I always, around this time of year, start to think, hold on, need a sip of coffee, of what I'll be doing next year. And it's around this time that all the new planners get released anyway. The Hemlock and Oaks, even though they run from January, they actually have a pre-order around June. And that's when I ordered these planners for last year. Basically, you can order them in the pre-order to make sure you're getting the colour and type that you want. So I will likely, because I really love this planner and I'm really enjoying my journal, be ordering again, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what they have to offer. It's really exciting. But I always then start to think about the style and what I want to do. And for the last 2 years I've been using kits. Last year was predominantly, in fact it was all Hobonichi cousin kits, and this year is predominantly the standard size kits because that's what I had for ages. I was collecting them while I was using the Hobonichi cousin kits that I'd already collected. But next year I kind of think that I might change it up completely and take a break from kits and build my collection up again, because using kits I do enjoy, but like I said, I'm not getting to use my other stickers as much. And it's 52 weeks in a year, which is a lot of kits and can add up. And I like to sort of build them up so it's less expensive in a sense, because you have 2 years to do 1 year's planner, because you get the year before's and then any new kit released from that year, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm thinking next year I might do my previous style, you know, and it'll help me use my washi as well. So doing like washi, like for example, say picking this washi, this book washi, this is absolutely gorgeous, and using it as a theme base, and then doing my, just writing in the plans and putting a little sticker beside it rather than using a box. It's what I used to do really. And it'll give me that chance to build up my collection again, and also give you something different, you know, because you'll be able to see that style in this planner. And I could even change up the format for a year of how I'm showing my plan with me's rather, and maybe show the full week every week as opposed to what I'm doing now and showing the setup, because there wouldn't be that much of a setup if I was doing that. I don't know, I'll think about it. But And I do appreciate all the support and that you watch my videos regardless of what format I'm doing or what style I'm doing. And hopefully I can continue to give you inspiration, or that I'm giving you inspiration in the first place. But I absolutely love this hobby and I wouldn't give it up for the world. So I will be continuing on regardless of what style I plan in. Right, and then on the Thursday it's my niece's birthday and I have a nail appointment at 1. So nail appointment at 1 will be this little capybara holding flowers. Well, it's at 1:10 technically. And then I'll do this little blue one at the bottom for Willow's birthday. I think I'm going to put these down here. That's the thing with the mini kits, you really only get 1 week out of them. Well, at least I do. In terms of boxes anyway, I can get a journal spread and a planner spread out of this. But in relation to the actual kit itself, it really is just for the 1 week. But that's fine. I am going to put down what for update groceries. I'll do this little duck line on the capybara's back for a lazy Sunday feeling. Here it is. So I don't currently have this day to night ink in any of my fountain pens. It's by Monsterz Co. But say I decided that I wanted to use it as a title in a journal or something, I would be able to use this. Or just if I get a new one and I want to swatch it. So here is the main part. It's nice and light, but I can drop it to my heart's content. So the fact that I am a klutz won't matter. But another good feature is you also get a variety of nibs. I think it's made for calligraphy. And it looks like they would be more close to a normal fountain pen rather than being, you know, scratchy and pointy like a glass pen. I mean, I'm not writing glass pens off completely. It could just be the one that I got. But I just thought this was a great idea, so I'll give it a go. What nib will I try? And then if you can see, I'm pushing this. Kind of hard to show you, but I'm pushing this in between here. Oh, that was easy. I just pushed it down. So you can see I pushed it. There's like an outer circle, a hole and an inner circle, and I pushed it in between the two. And then it becomes a fountain pen, and then I'm just going to dip into the ink. That's much better already. Excuse the fact that I am just not used to writing with it, but it is much better in terms of how it being scratchy. Right, so I need to dip more and maybe not wipe, just dip. Hold it like that. Right. Oh gosh. This maybe isn't the right nib for me. I am making a muck mess. Right, I'll take this off with this and then I can go and clean it. Let's try a different nib. Oh, that one's nice and thick. It would take practice if you wanted to actually use it to write journal titles, to be honest. But in terms of just testing what an ink looks like, it's perfect. This nib was a lot easier than that first one. And the more I do it, I'm getting the hang of it. Yeah, I'm getting to see the colour so much better. If you remember, when I swatched this with a glass nib pen, it was a very, very tiny line. And this, I can't believe how much this is holding from one dip. This might be my nib of choice for testing. And that is me, all ready to go for the week. I hope you enjoyed that. It's a really beautiful kit. It'll not be long going in. Not that I want to dwell on time or anything, but it won't be long going in before we're doing our half-year flip, let's face it. Can't believe it's April already. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye!
Newly awake, tired and lazy, the cute sounds you make.